All right, we're recording. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first of the year community meeting for Project Harbor. Today is January 8th. My name is Orlin, and I'm the community manager, and that's official community meeting for Harbor. So please follow the code of conduct for CNCF, which boils down to be nice to each other. With that, Happy New Year, everyone. Wish you all the best to you and your families. And first topic, as we discussed, new link to the community meeting notes into HackMD. I hope everyone can open that and add yourself there. As you can, I can see Vadim added himself twice already. Good, good. So it's working. Okay, I'm gonna share that. Actually, I'm not sure if it makes sense to share that now when we can edit it, everyone.
I think
But
for
I'm
the recording, maybe.
yeah, just for the recording. So I've migrated the last two, the last meeting, I'm sorry, from December, and that's the new one from January. So if you open the link, you have to be logged in to HackMD to be able to edit it. So yeah, I can see people adding themselves already. Great. Also, I've linked the previously archived meetings. So that's the old one. I've modified it a little bit so people are not tempted to edit it, and also change the wiki settings for the community repository. Only members of the maintainers group can edit that. So yeah, we don't screw up this one. Also, I'm going to update after today when we're sure that everything is working. I'm going to update the everywhere, like the reminders and the page and everything too, with the new link. So one thing that the HackMD can give us, just give me a second to show you. If you scroll at the bottom of the page, those are shortcuts. So you can add like stuff like your name, company as a shortcut, and then you can reuse it without actually typing it every time. And that works like this. So it's practically replaces the whole URL once again when it's rendered. Okay. Right. With that, I think people are editing already in parallel. So I accept that's working, so we can close that issue and move on. Any thoughts? Anything on this one?
One question. Would it make sense to copy all the history as well here? Or do we want to keep the history in
We have limit
wiki?
as as we are using the free version of HackMD. I've created under my account. I've created a team called Harbor, and I can add anyone whoever wants to be in that team there, but it's not necessary. But we are using the free version of HackMD, so we have a limit in size of the nodes. So as I linked all the previous ones over here, I'm not sure if it makes sense to migrate them here.
Oh, okay,
If you
makes
think
sense.
if you think it's going to be useful, it just copy paste. So that's the migration. So
Okay.
I don't mind either way. I just want it to be like tidy and we start fresh. But
No, makes sense. Okay, I understand. Okay, and then we can also copy it from time to time to the community meetings history and archive.
yeah, once we I've done that for Project Valero, for example. At some point we're gonna hit the limit of that one, so we can dump all that into GitHub again and free up space in this one, so we can have archive and easy to access archive in GitHub, but we can use that over here. But I think I think we have space for at least a year for community meeting nodes. So
Okay.
that's based on my experience for previous projects. All right. Anyone else? I really like the attendance today. It's huge.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So I can see no much added. um One thing, with our maintainers track submission and lightning talk that I've put it last year already, was accepted. So we have secured our space and our time for KubeCon in London. So whenever someone knows, and that's like primarily for the Broadcom people, when you know if you're gonna attend or not, we can shuffle a little bit the speakers around so we can get everything in place. All right. Anything on this one? No. All right. Then Sergio, you've added something. Do you want to chat about that?
Yeah, that one is for the Spanish translation for the UI.
Mm-hmm.
So I already finished that part, but we have to check or validate that the translation is correct. They mentioned that if we can find somebody that is a native speaker, but I am a native speaker, maybe I can test the UI to see if the translation has consistent around the different forms and fields and everything. Yeah, just maybe that.
Yeah.
Or maybe include another guy that speaks Spanish to review it.
Yes. Yeah. That's the thing. Normally the translations are it should be verified. At least that's a practice for other projects like Kubernetes or CNCF in
Mhm.
general.
Yeah, that I can get involved with another guy to have another
Yeah,
contributor.
I can tweet out that we are looking for a Spanish speaking person,
Mhm.
or you can find someone else. I don't mind either way. I suppose the other folks neither. So, yeah, we just it's good to have it like double checked, and if it,
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm not sure. I haven't digged too much into the translation. Have you translated like all the terms or something, or you kept them like
No, yeah,
Spanish?
all the terms, all the
Okay.
terms. Well, there are
Yes.
some terms that you can translate, but was like a huge translation in general.
Yeah. Because, for example, for me, when I try to translate something in Bulgarian, it sounds just
Uh,
ridiculous. Like all the terms to be able to translate them in Bulgarian just are not understandable in the way how they're in English. So that's why I'm asking. All
yeah,
I
right.
think in
true.
Spanish is a bit different because in Spanish it's more common to translate things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
how
some
how is
are
how is computer in Spanish? It was something. Is it something like ordinador
Ordenador,
or something? Yeah.
ordenador,
Yeah.
Computadora.
or computadora.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So
good.
we have
You
another
have
So
Spanish speaker here.
who's
Sorry?
that? That was Daniel, or
yeah, I can speak a little bit. Yeah. And by
uh,
the way, I added a minor comment to the PR already. Sergio, if you have time, please take a look.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Mhm.
nice.
So let's
So
find somebody to review.
Sergio, you're gonna find someone else to verify it,
Yeah,
or
I
should
think
I?
so because I have a friend that wants to get involved and yeah, I think that I can
Okay.
pick him here.
No bribing though. No bribing about that. Okay. It's your friend, but yeah, we have to trust him. I'm
Mm-hmm.
kidding. All right. Uh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you have
Thanks
added
again.
something like a Coupon Harbor video intro Vadim, Orlin, and Steven.
Yeah, the video that we recorded with Steven, you, and Vadim about what is Harvard and everything. The video is ready, but I don't
Okay.
know where to post it. If maybe I can create a blog post too, or I don't know.
Uh, have you uploaded it somewhere? Like in
Yeah, there is a drive Maybe I can add the drive there, the drive link. Let me see. Should I post it there?
If you can attach the link into the HackMD, so people can check it, and then we can like do either a blog post about it or tweets or something like that. So
Let me see.
and we can also upload it into the official Harbor YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
yeah,
So
that was like the idea.
yeah,
This is the
just
link.
yeah.
Mhm.
So if yeah, everyone, can you check the video offline afterwards and drop a line in Slack if you're okay with it to be
Okay,
officially
okay.
posted. Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean it's good that people review it before we post it.
In the Harbor,
Especially if come again.
in the Harbor channel in Slack, right?
Yeah, if it comes out from the official Harbor accounts and web pages, it's good that we review it all. So we're sure we follow the rules and it's fine for everyone. All right.
Yeah.
Good. Prasan, you're next. Do you have something added here?
Yeah, yeah. So just want to show some observations. Like I have been testing with this issue. Like there is a replication being piled up, and yeah, so like overlapping replications that occurs, and then like take down completely all the job workers. So can I show you a quick demo on that?
Sure. I'll stop sharing so you can.
Sure, sure, sure. Okay. Okay. So the PR is this, like there is a long requesting issues like to add like single active replication, like no, not like by default, by design, the replication is like parallel. So all the replication executions does not know other replication executions. So to fix that, I added a checkbox which says single active replications. So that means only one replication per policy. So which I can show you here. So yeah, and yeah, this is like 2 instances that we are running, and we also got some reviews on that PR, and I also address that. So the problem here is the replication jobs being piled up again and again. So which means the upcoming next replication execution doesn't run, and which in cases like take out the entire replication thing. So if you can check this demo.go I have scheduled a replication, and this replication took down the entire demo.go. So if you get any replication, there will be no replication will not be running. Every replication will go into this pending status, and if you there is no possible way to replicate anything. So everything will be in progress. So yeah, we can mitigate this by adding a single replication execution per policy. Yeah. So that's why, yeah, just put here to get some eyes on this, and yeah, this is one of the exponential issues. Like, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Prashant. So basically, the problem here is that when you run replication frequently, and frequently is kind of a relative definition, because you can run replication every 1 hour, and sometimes it's not enough. So if you're running replication frequently, let's say once an hour, it will replicate between multiple registries. It happens quite often, especially on a slow connection, right? So like if you've had a DSL or kind of a 4G, 5G connection, it happens that a replication of a few hundred megabytes may take up more than an hour. And so if you have an upstream change, then this can boil down to a replication that you need to do every day instead of every hour. And this is a problem because you probably want to replicate images as soon as they change and not wait too long because you probably want to test things. And that's why this feature allows you to basically run one replication per policy, restrict just one replication per policy, not affecting the other replications and not affecting the workers. So you can see that the replication is basically executes, but it skips, or it's kind of a, it basically skips the read execution, but it's scheduled. And the reason why we did not hide it is because we wanted to make it transparent for the user to understand that if you send up a cron job that you want to replicate every, let's say, every 5 minutes, and you want to see that replication happens every 5 minutes, and if the current replication is working and ongoing, it will just kind of schedule replication, but that will not execute it until the previous one is really finished, terminated, or aborted, or failed. Then it will start over again, right? So you can see it also what Prasan's showing currently, that the previous one were skipped, the state was skipped and or not executed, and now it's then afterwards it was successful.
Yep.
Yes, because this took quite some time too, and and the big advantage is basically if you have running replications parallel, this can cause your Harbor instance to go down, if not to go down, but to exponentially take longer, especially if you have like a 10 Mbit connection or something, or a 1 Mbit connection that's might be common on premise. So if you have really slow connections, it can take, and there are multiple layers copied let's say every couple of minutes, the same layer is copied over and over again. This will saturate the connection, and the replication will take, instead of a few minutes, or let's say instead of a half an hour, it will then take a day or two even, because every layer is copied over and over again until the layer is really finished.
Yep. And also to add more to that, so I will show you one thing. So we have two registries. One is registry 1, which is without the feature, like this preventing overlap replication feature. So this registry is running like version 12 of Harbor, like 1.2.12, and this one is the developer version. So when you check that, so I tried replicating from this replication to this one replicates to the registry 1. Okay, so basically this replicates to the registry 1, and I also tried replicating from registry 1 to 2, like benchmarking those stuffs. So what I found is when you go to the here, okay, yeah. So let me quickly grab that one. Yeah, so here it is. Maybe not. Yeah. So what we can see here is like I have 3 images. So each one of them were 512 MB of 3 images. So I need to copy, replicate 3 images from registry 1 to registry 2 without having the preventing overlap replication. So by basically what happens here is when replications have very much connection, I made the connection to be 1 Mbit. So the connection cannot use more bandwidth. So this is a bandwidth restricted. So what happens here is instead of having the images copied to be like the at most it can be 1.5 gigs, but what happens here is like the replication keeps on piling up and up. So each parallel jobs doesn't have context of other jobs that are running, like it doesn't have any context of what's running over which. So it kind of copies the same layer again and again, like for execution, if an execution 1 is running, and also second execution is piled up, so which the second execution and the previous execution both copies the same layer, like, so which happens to be the case, and this will keep on piling up, and yeah, this replication will never end, and everything will eventually fail. And also this case is mostly reported by users, like the entire replication being shut down. This needs something kind of revamping, like restarting the registry or something. Yeah, so this can happen. So yeah.
Well, I think here it's another issue here as well. Like it's not really related to the to this feature. It's like more of a general problem with the replication capabilities, or with the scheduling and execution thing. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Any questions or something? Any?
Thank you, Prasant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, let's you can ask now, or you can also leave a comment in the PR, in the open PR.
I understand that. Given that we change a lot of code, and could you write some simple proposal and attach to your PR?
There is already one.
Yeah. Yeah. Currently, we have one proposal. Okay, so I forgot to add that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Any questions to Prasant? Any more? No.
Yeah, this is the proposal. Yeah, you can check it out, and yeah, leave your comments and any improvements or stuff. Yeah.
Great.
And also,
Okay.
I think we need to restart the demo instance. Yeah. So.
Thank you. Thank you. Do we have any other topics, or we want to discuss something on this one, or we can take it slow right after New Year's Eve?
I don't have any topics at the moment.
All right. Anyone else? No.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got kind of an off the topic question a little bit, but do you know like the typical upgrade path is for like n+2, right? And then it's sort of, so we only support upgrade, like if you want to upgrade from 12, if you want to upgrade to 14 from 12, it's fine. But if you have 11, you have to upgrade to like 12 or 13 to go to 14, right? It's like 2 versions.
Well, sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends.
Yes, I think we guaranteed a -2 upgrade only. So I think we tested to skip one version upgrade, but we don't test the. If you skip 3 versions, we don't test it.
Is there a little history where it was like a challenge with like the database schema, or was it? I was kind of curious because our customers are kind of slow to upgrade, and we were just trying to noodle over what we can do for. We're kind of thinking through scenarios where customers are slow to upgrade, but then we ask them to upgrade like multiple times. I was curious just to kind of get your thoughts around it.
Yeah, you have to test it before. So you have to know which version you can upgrade easily and which not, right? So you need to test it before the versions that are upgradable or not. So you need to run through this process and note it down if it works or not. And then there is also the case that upgrade may take longer, right? So it's like sometimes the upgrade from upgrade over 2-3 versions take longer than upgrading one version and then subsequently the second version. because
Okay.
the database migration scripts just run faster if you execute two after each other than one kind of immediately.
But there's not a big, I guess maybe there's not a big technical challenge as long as we test it. It's more of just kind of a best practice. Is that
Yeah, it's because it's not tested. That's the reason why there is no guarantee or there is no recommendation.
Okay. Yeah, it's good.
I have
good.
a very recent experience to share in case you're interested.
Yeah.
In our production instance at CERN that we upgraded, I tested the upgrade and I will execute on Monday. We were in 2.7 stuck for some months because we didn't have time to upgrade. And in a replica of production data with a DB in the size of 30 gigabytes, I upgraded from 7 to 9, from 2.7 to 2.9, 2.9 to 2.11, and 11 to 12 to just be strict with the maximum +2. And upgrading from 2.7 to 2.9, it took seconds to the migration of the DB. From 2.9 to 2.11, it took like 4 or 5 minutes to finish the migration. So in total, it was trivial to just to be strict and only upgrade the core to kick in the DB migration. So it was not really an issue sticking from N+2 to N+2.
Yeah, that's good information. But you did this was at CERN, so you did it on a supercomputer?
Yes. No, just commodity hardware, nothing special.
That's my attempt at humor. It's as good as it gets. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I wish we had many supercomputers. We only have super colliders.
Oh, it's better than nothing. Thanks.
Okay, I mean, do we have any other updates regarding the release of 2.13? I've seen there is currently a few PRs there with the new audit logs. Is it complete? Can we test this audit log capability there, or is there something else that will follow? Because there are multiple PRs regarding the audit log.
Still in progress.
Okay, so it's not yet kind of a testable.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I don't have anything else.
By the way, for the release, do we have dates already set or?
Yeah, there was a date in the previous.
I think it's around end of April, if I don't remember. I remember correctly. I think we have some very rough dates.
These plans, let's see. Right.
Yeah, current plan is January something.
GA
January.
March 14th.
GA March. Okay, March 14th. Okay, even that. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I was asking if we're gonna release before KubeCon or after KubeCon, and because that will play a role when we do the project update again, what we can announce or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because at some point we have to do the project update, and that's way prior to the KubeCon event, so we should know some stuff. All right.
Yeah, I think we need to wait for the February 14th self-state date, see whether we can hit it. If we can hit it, we probably can hit the March 15th. If not, we probably have to delay. I think we can review this week by week in future meetings.
Mhm. Okay, good. Anything else, or we can close for today and have 25 minutes back.
25 minutes back.
25 minutes back. All righty. Okay. Have a good one, everyone, and great to see you in the new year. And see you next time. Bye.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.